recording.
Yeah. Good call.
And then I'll try and share from what I was hoping like Kelly or Sarah would also jump on so they could help me. My brain might be excuse me, so I'm sorry, but so like I started to say, the first thing that they hammered home was vision board. And if you haven't done a vision board yet for 2018, you should get on that. And that's something that I was thinking that maybe we could do as a team before. And like, I know this is going to sound crazy because next weekend our conversation will probably be about 80-day obsession, but maybe the following week's call could be, or I could host a separate call for vision boards and just creating a vision board for 2018 and getting some ideas jotted down and out there. So you're not just having to create it on your own, but we can talk about it together and maybe collaborate with each other a little bit more on some of those things. So that was like the first thing they talked about after all the recognition. And then Haley Christian, she's an 8-star diamond coach, which she did in the last like year and a half. She was a 1-star diamond for like two years leading up to that. She was like one of those people that got involved in Beachbody and then was put into a like push for diamond group and became diamond in her first 60 days. But it was always like rotating door of coaches that were keeping her at diamond. Basically, she wasn't really attracting from trial. And she self-admits
stable. Yeah.
Working the business side of things. Like she was working it, but she wasn't working it. So the one thing that she said that I took away from her was that like from day one, even before she was like not when she signed up as a coach, from that day forward, she has never missed a day of posting. And she started and stayed consistent with that. And then and then like she followed up later on with like she does every day what she wants her coaches, what she wants the people she's attracting to do every day. So she's posting every day. She's posting with an invite every day, and she's focusing on as she described it, a scroll-stopping photo. So like, yeah, you don't have to be made up every day, but your lighting has to be good enough where you're not sitting in the dark kind of thing. And then she's also messaging people daily and following up with people. So those were the things that she talked about as far as like posting. And one app, I think it might be a website, but it's called Gangsta Rap Connection. And it's something that she uses to like make her posts a little bit more interesting and help her with her anxiety, because she has a lot of anxiety, and that definitely showed through today while she was speaking. So like I said, I don't remember if it was an app or something, but if you're on the Team Beachbody Coach 411, she posted about that in that group page as well. She did like a live video on it. And then she talked a lot about time and how time in the scheme of things of what you're doing, like whether it takes you 2 years or 10 years, time's going to be going on. And so what you do with the time is up to you ultimately. And she does something that I don't really necessarily agree with, but it works for her. So I'll just like throw it out there. Like she kind of, one thing that I liked was, in order to be successful in the business, her upline told her that you either need to be inspired or be desperate. Like those are the two routes. You either be inspired that you've got something great, you've got this opportunity and you're going to run with it, or you've got to be desperate where it's your last resort. And that's what helps people create success in this business. And so she kind of fell into the situation which ultimately made her desperate. Like they moved to North Carolina and she didn't have the income that she had in Boston to like fall back on. And so something else she talked about was like she acts desperate in order to inspire every single day. And like she said, like, she comes up with like the most crazy thoughts in her own head that she didn't even suggest some of them, but like something like, if you don't hit, she'll suggest to her team that's like struggling to hit Success Club or whatever. Like, if you don't hit Success Club, you're going to go bald. Like, think about that. If that is what's on the line, you're going to do everything you can to prevent that from happening. And like, that works for somebody. If somebody, like, if you approach me like that, I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Next.
That's not my cup of tea, but that's her thing, and it attracts her team, and the team members that it attracts are thriving.
People like her. Yeah.
So fine. And she said something else that was kind of cool, like, be okay with today being your first day. Every single day. Like, be okay with today being your first day for being with posting or whatever. And like, don't beat yourself up over that, because the time's going to pass regardless, like, of what you're doing or thinking or whatever. And then another thing that was like a big hit home point for me was stop talking about how it is going to work and start acting on that. Like, you can talk a big game, but whatever. And then like, then like, if you set a goal for yourself that you want to find 5 coaches that you're going to sign up underneath you, and right now you don't even have one, focus on one. Like, find one of you by being who you are. Don't find one of you by being, as an example for me, like, I follow Courtney Bell and Gentana and like Holly and like lots of different coaches in our community that are having success. Like, he said, don't find coaches because you're trying to mimic what those people are doing. Make sure you're being true to who you are. And if you need to unfollow people in order to find who you are, then that's what you need to do, and just do it. And she said, like, the better you become at being true to who you are, the better you're going to attract. And then, like, the anxiety, she talked about, like, the anxiety that you get from posting and what other people are going to think. She just flat out was like, care more about your own future than what other people think. Like, get over it. People are going to think what they're going to think, but you need to know deep down inside you're doing what's right for you, whether it be building your business or improving your fitness. Like, I was just checking to see if Spencer was still behind me. Like, Spencer and I differ a little bit when it comes to like our values on fitness right now, especially. But like, am I gonna let him continue to be my excuse? That's my excuse. Like, yes, I love pizza and beer, proven by watching my Instagram stories. But like, I'm just as capable of being like, no, I have this goal. Like, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it. Like, and for me personally, I need to stop talking about it and start doing it. And I need to care. Like, yes, I care about him and he needs to be fed, but like, does he need to eat the same thing I do, or do I need to be eating the same things he is? No, and I need to stop giving a shit that I'm doing something different. Like, I use that as an excuse. That's not on anybody but me. And so that was like another thing that hit home. And then like, one of the last things she said was like, tell your inner mean girl to shut the F up. And I thought that was like funny. So, and then they talked about that. Then they put the like video up, the Beachbody video of like all the stuff that's coming out. So I'll move on and talk about that, and I'll try and answer your questions before I move on. So, any other questions about Haley Christian? She's like super spunky and cute and tiny and wonderful, but kind of hard to listen to today, if I'm being honest.
I heard Coach 411 is they're going to start doing the Monday calls on instead of having a phone call.
Oh, that's interesting. I did not hear that.
It's going to be on Facebook. Really? They didn't talk about it?
Nope, they did not. Unless I missed it, but I didn't. I might have got
started next Monday. Same time.
So what's that? Say it one more time,
So
Claudia.
the wake-up call, Monday wake-up call there,
Yeah.
is going to be on Coach 411 on Facebook instead of a phone call.
Are they still
Okay.
going to do the podcast though? Because that's how I listen to it.
I don't know.
I bet they
Are those
double
live
dip.
or just listen?
I guess. It's
don't
hard.
know. That's
Well,
what they said.
I
I
listen
always
to
listen.
my car, so it's hard to
Yeah.
listen to, like, pull up Facebook and be like, no, officer, I'm just listening to this.
So,
I
I'm
always
sorry,
call the phone number.
Claudia. I just have to ask this quick question.
Yes.
Are you on a computer or your phone
It's
right
my
now?
phone.
Wow, because the clarity is amazing.
The clarity?
Yeah. I was like, I want clarity like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got some pimples. Or
No. I just feel like the picture quality is good.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
iPhone.
All right.
What kind of phone is it?
It's an iPhone, she said.
Yeah, it's an iPhone.
Is it the 10?
No, it's the 6S.
Wow. I don't feel like my video on my iPhone is that. But anyway,
What am I
okay,
doing?
move forward.
I'm going
Sorry.
to log in with my phone, see how good mine is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then they talked, they played a video of Carl talking with Autumn about 80-day obsession, and the coach only test group. So if that's a program that you're starting and you haven't yet, please make sure that you go and check your email, because you should have gotten a link to access the coach only group that Autumn has been posting in, or is going to be posting in. She's posted some stuff. And she said, like, I don't remember what Carl said. He said something, and Autumn said her goal is like for that group to start and end with the same number of people in it, which I was like, pfft. Like, the reason I remember her saying that, because I was like, yeah, okay, like, that's unlikely, but and and Carl said he wants to see people obsessed about finishing. And being obsessed with doing your best and recognizing that your best doesn't look the same as the person next to you's best. Like, I posted one, I started to like search results, 80-day obsession results, and I posted one in our 80-day group today, and I'm going to do that every day because those are really inspirational to me. Like, I love seeing what the potential is, and I found it on the coach blog. Like, there's so many different people with different level, obviously starting at different places for that 80-day obsession, and all of them have phenomenal results. So
And we can use that. We can use them.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Courtney gave us a few, too, in, like, a Google Drive, so.
But, like, and I mean, I'm just going to, like, 2 cents here, but, like, the thing that talks to the people that you want to attract is your own story and your own success. So, like, that, like, yes, as motivation, like I said, for me, it's super.
Well, I can sure tell you my legs and my ass are killing me today.
Oh, yeah. If you did leg day is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yes. That's just a little obsessed.
I was just going
I'm
to say.
like super. By 5 o'clock, I'm walking around like an 80-year-old. But
Nice.
The first leg day for 80-day obsession is 41 minutes.
Okay. So it's another 10 minutes.
ooh.
Yeah.
Hopefully she gives you time to like write things down,
Yeah.
you know, to the tracker and everything. Take a breath.
They just said like, for this program, it's like anything, but you put in what you want to get out of it. Like, you're going to get out of it what you put in, but start putting in what you want to get out of it. So that was that. So yeah, that was just the one thing that I know motivates me, and I'm going to try and be better about posting things in that group that are motivating to me to help me stay on track, and hopefully it will be motivating to anybody else in that group. And if not, feel free to speak up or do something different. But that's what along with the posts that are scheduled for this week as pre-week, that was something that I was going to post, because I know even just like me and the 2 people that I have in the group, all 3 of us are at different levels of our fitness. So it helps to show the variations. And then I also posted, I don't know if you saw, Brent, but I posted into the countdown to obsession about how this week I'm like, in my mind, phasing that out. Like, I'm going to start to focus on the 80-day obsessed group and and like our push for success, or our team determination page, and our 365 group. Like those are the groups that I can handle in my brain to like keep tackling and keep trying to show face, as well as my own personal page and Instagram. So,
I intend to shut that group down, I think, tomorrow or something. So I'll do one more poll, see who's left over. If they want to go to the 365 group, great. If not, but be done with it. Because we got to move forward.
Which ones?
The countdown group, because I basically moved everybody that was going to do 80-day into that group, and I'd like to work on nutrition this week, kind of getting the grip on what it's going to look like. Since you just said the program materials are posted, we can kind of – Logan, stop it. Anyways, we got to start kind of getting rid. Everybody can press play and deal with the pain and all that, but the nutrition's going to be a constant work in progress. So we should start.
So it's going to be a change. And the book I'm listening to right now, Mel Robbins has said it more than once. Like, change is not easy. It's simple. Like, and that just like resonates with me so much, because nutrition is so hard for me. And it's just because it's a change, and it's all like internalized, like my feelings about it. But the other thing I was going to say, Brent, is you can pull those people, and if they're not in the 365 group, or they want something that's a little bit more attracting to like a 21, we do have that 80-day challenge group that I wanted to, that's not 80-day obsessed. It's for anybody doing anything. And that starts January 29th.
So how is that group different than the 365? Just a little bit more focused?
Yeah. And it's like, it's like to help attract newer people.
Okay. I don't think anybody that's in the countdown group is new. Anybody that's new, like, I think they're all good to go. It's just like there's a couple stragglers. Now, I'm not going to hold this. Just go play over there.
If you have people that are signing up with challengers that aren't doing 80-day obsessed, or want to start a program on day one with accountability, like that's what that January 29th.
And what's the date for that one?
January
29th? Okay.
The last Monday. The fourth Monday of every month, Cassie and I, we're going to do a 21-day group.
Okay. That's right. We discussed that. Sorry. I'm going to mount these guys.
All right. So we can pause on 80-day obsession talk, or we can keep going if anybody, like I said, I just started reading through the time nutrition stuff. I just printed all of the calendars and found which nutrition bracket I'm in.
Which one are you in?
I'm in Plan B for the first phase.
Me too.
Good. That'll be helpful.
I'm afraid, though.
Afraid of what?
Well, I'm having a hard time losing weight, even though I track everything, and exercise and everything. And I don't know if it's because I went into menopause this year or what, but I'm just wondering if that's like almost 200 calories more than I normally eat.
That could be.
I don't know if that extra half hour is going to do it.
So Courtney talked a lot about the fact that she started eating more and started losing weight. So
yeah, and I was.
We'll try anything, right? Try anything once, and see what happens. You can reinvent yourself. You can do it, But I think. What?
You said you've been having a hard time with losing weight, but like you lost weight on the Ultimate Reset, right?
Oh yeah, I did. I did lose it, but I have a hard time keeping it off. Right?
So, I'm like 20 pounds heavier from the Ultimate, so I got work to do.
I didn't start menopause this year, and I have that problem. So
I can't even get menopausal.
I'm only 2 pounds over. I
don't even have a monthly friend to get in the way. I have no excuse. So
bread,
alcohol, whatever. But we're doing it. We're gonna give it a try. We're not going to have any like expectations. We're just going to try and follow the plan and let it do it. And Courtney said she had to go up a bracket too and eat more.
So what made her decide that, or what,
I think it was her energy level. She said she was kind of lethargic. I mean, she carries a fair amount of muscle mass for her body, so she had to do that. But everybody's different, so I think we all just need to.
And I mean, don't be afraid to post, Claudia. You're in the coach group with what Autumn's running. That's why she's running it.
Yeah.
That was something she said in the video. Like, the reason she's running this coach-only group is so she can work with coaches directly. It was what she loved about the coach test group. And she wants people in there posting their questions and asking for her help. And if it's not her that answers, you're not the only person your age going through what you're going through that is trying to do the same thing you're doing. Like, you're not alone. I can't relate, and I don't know how to help, but I'm thankful you're going through it because you can help me someday.
And which group is this? I have so many goddamn groups.
Okay, so that's
a concern. Yeah.
This is the group that's specific that Autumn and Beachbody are running on.
Okay, I'm in it. Yeah.
That's coach exclusive.
All right.
So, and if I see stuff, I'll try and look through it. Like, I'll try and scroll through that stuff daily once it like really picks up. And if I see something that pertains to you, I'll tag you in it.
Okay.
So.
I want to start like a progression on the 80-day obsession where we're, all right, what bracket are you in? Okay, what are you thinking? What are you going to eat? What foods do you think you're going to, like, I don't know, like, let's just talk about how we're going to structure our meals and what we're going to do. And I don't know, just kind of get the ball rolling this week to practice.
That's going to be meal prep. That
I'm finally going to open these suckers up. That's the way to open these.
Oh, you still got them in the box.
Yeah, that doesn't sum up my meal planning lately.
I have 2 other sets that are open.
Oh, and then I got a set of containers too. I got so yeah. Okay, we'll talk. We can do more 80-day talk, like, I think,
all right,
as this week goes on, and then the next call.
Okay, so,
check out the program materials. Have a look-see.
Yeah.
Thanks for posting that, Claudia.
You're welcome.
All right, so that's that. That's 80-day. What was that? Over this. Okay.
I'm curious about the new program.
Okay, I'm like I feel like a slacker because I don't really understand. I feel like I must have run to the bathroom and missed the first little bit of this, so I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm sure we can find it somewhere, like the video or whatever.
On YouTube, and if I'll find that tonight before I go to bed, and I'll post it to the group. It's called TD Mindset. Brent, can you mute, please?
I didn't know if you could hear this.
It is. Oh, we can. It's a Q2 launch, which means it won't be launching until April. It's going to have its own app to track your results in, and have all the program materials in that app and all of the. I'm pretty sure this is my like glimpse of like I said, I saw the end, so I said. Anyway, and it's going to be separate from Beachbody On Demand. So it's going to have its own app, its own website, its own challenge pack with Shakeology, because Shakeology is a part of this program. But I'm fairly certain that it is not exercise related. It is strictly dietary, nutrition-based training. So it's supposed to be like Ultimate Reset, but less intensive. Like, you're not removing things from your diet. You're just learning how to meal plan, prepare healthier groupings of foods to help you fuel your body and lose your weight. So that's what I have. I'm gonna do a search and see if I can find it right now because it's gonna really bother me. Like I said, it's called 2B Mindset. And it won't release until April.
Yeah, that was supposed to release this month. They totally dropped the ball on that one.
They pushed it back. I think they wanted to get more. So it's a new weight loss program coming in 2018. All right, hold on. You guys mind? It's a 5. Do you want to play it or no?
Yeah, I'll share it.
Oh, it's a
Yeah,
thing.
I'll share it. Hold on.
Where'd you find it?
We'll mute ourselves. She just Google it, right?
Yeah, I just Googled it.
See, millennial. Bam.
Can you see this?
Yes. Okay, there it is. Yeah, that's good.
Your mind is your steering wheel, and whatever you tell yourself all day is what's going to be.
Before starting this, I had gotten into a mindset where I didn't think I could change.
I was 30 pounds overweight. I was in a funk.
You need the mind switch before you can lose your weight and keep it off.
If your mindset's in it, you're going to win it. It's no longer about metabolism, it's mentality.
If you're overweight, struggle with emotional eating, or lose weight only to see it come right back on, chances are it's not just your body, but your mind that needs to change. Introducing the 2B Mindset, a breakthrough approach to losing weight and keeping it off.
When you know how your body reacts to food and what you're supposed to eat, I feel like that's knowledge that no one can ever take from me, and that will never let me go back to who I was before.
Now I know exactly what to eat, when to eat it. I feel satisfied, I'm not hungry, and I'm losing weight every day.
It's so much more than just nutrition.
It just takes a tweak in your mind, and then it's so easy after that.
The name is absolutely perfect. It's your mindset.
Join Ilana Mulstein as she shows you what to eat and when. Techniques to eliminate cravings. Her 4 simple steps to lose weight each and every day. Plus the secrets to creating a positive and sustainable relationship with food. And so much more.
The 2B mindset is not a diet. You're never going to have to count calories. You're never going to have to count grams. You're never going to cut out food groups. You're never going to tell yourself no to alcohol, to sweets, to anything. Like the second you start telling yourself no, you're just going to be fixated on that. You're going to be telling yourself yes.
What I love the most about this program is that I don't count calories at all.
Now that I started the 2B mindset, I am able to eat the same foods as everyone else. I can go back for seconds. I can still lose weight. I can eat and still drop weight the next day.
I lost 50 pounds in this program, and I did not have to fast, not one time.
I eat more now in volume and variety than I did before.
And I'm always asking, what is it that you're doing? I'm just living, I'm eating, I'm enjoying it.
You got to live your life, and I'm all about living the most full life I can, and that's how I want everyone to feel while still losing weight.
In her private practice and at UCLA, Ilana has helped hundreds of her clients learn how to lose weight and keep it off. But her success comes not only from being a top registered dietitian, but also from her own experience losing 100 pounds.
When I first found out about Ilana, I immediately looked her up, and I was so impressed with the fact that she's an RDN. She knows her stuff, and not only that, she has a transformation. She lost 100 pounds.
When I was 210 pounds, oh my God, I just hated my body. I would constantly be filled with shame and embarrassment about how big I was compared to everyone else around me. But then the more insecure I felt in my body, the more I'd want to eat.
I feel like Ilana understands every step of the journey that I have been on because she's been through it too.
Because the 2B Mindset is about more than just nutrition, Ilana gives you the tools to overcome behaviors that might have held you back in the past.
I'm constantly reintroduced to my emotional eating self. But when you actually become real with it and you realize the immense connection between your body and your choices, you start to become very clear that this isn't working for you.
Following this program, I feel completely in control. Food no longer controls me.
I am finally in control of my food, my life, everything. I'm in complete control of what happens to my body.
I am not a prisoner to emotional eating any longer. So this program gave me back my life. I'm alive again. I've lost 31 pounds with the 2B Mindset.
22 and a half pounds in 3.5 months.
60 pounds in 5 months.
I've lost 30 pounds at this point.
I did not think I was going to lose 50 pounds, to be honest.
I have evicted 26 pounds.
I never expected to lose 29 pounds in this program.
I lost 40 pounds. And can't be upset with them.
I've lost 35 pounds.
I've lost 38.5 pounds.
Once you're in on this secret, there's no going back. You're going to be in control of whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to show you every tip, strategy, tool that has worked for hundreds and hundreds of people to lose weight happily, so you can do it too.
The 2B Mindset features over 16 videos that will also show you how to shop for food, how to cook for maximum weight loss, how to deal with travel, restaurants, and temptations. Plus, the 2B Mindset app lets you track your results and puts all of Alana's knowledge right in your pocket, which makes losing weight and keeping it off that much easier. It's time to change your body by changing your mind with the 2B Mindset, coming in 2018.
This is the rest of my life. To be continued.
So that does a much better job of me, because the promo video they showed today was only glimpses of some of that, and I missed a bit, clearly. So.
And you said when's that starting?
April.
They said that it'll launch Q2, and Q2 is April, so the earliest will be April. But I think they're still gathering their information and their marketing and their promos and their test groups. So.
I wonder what do you do to get in the test group. I want to try that now. I don't want to wait until like close to beach season.
Put
be like,
50-year-old in it and see if it really works.
yeah, there you go. You're another demographic. Sell that, girl. Go.
I know.
So that's the only program they introduced to us at this time, and then the other thing that they said that is coming in April are the beach bars, which are like the Shakeology Beachbody bars, and there are 2 flavors: cherry chocolate almond, and chocolate peanut butter. And I didn't write down any of the facts about those things, but they sounded healthy. I mean, I'm sure they're not bad, but and you'll have. They didn't tell us anything about, like, I'm sure you'll be able to order them in a box or like not by bar or anything, but like they didn't
hand out samples.
No.
So back in the day, they had a P90X bar. They did. They had 2 flavors too, but the problem was it was really high in carbs and a lot of. I was like, how are we selling these things? Like, we used to order them, but they were like just as bad as all the other bars in the sense like it's like a glorified candy bar, and so. I'm sure they're trying to make it better. It still doesn't have, like, it only has like 10 grams of protein versus like the 20 that I'm used to from the Costco one. So we'll see how it tastes. I don't know all the numbers off my head, but the 10 grams I do remember. So I'm trying to think what the PV was. It was like back in the day, it was like, I want to say they were like $1 a bar-ish, maybe a little bit more. So
these out to like, I don't even remember. I think they're posted. I think there are photos posted from leadership that I think someone posted to Encourage's page with that information. So.
What else did they have? You posted a lot of stuff on the page.
They talked Team Beachbody Team Cup is coming up in February. Registration for that starts on January 15th. It's teams of 5. So that's, I don't think we need to really delve into that right now, but it is something that we should put onto the team call chat box for maybe next week when we might have a few more people. I know Cassie and Dave are out tonight, and I know, Kelly and Sarah were doing family stuff after a day away, so.
Yeah. Beachbody kind of already consumed a good chunk of their day already, so I get it.
The Success Club trip was going to be a cruise.
Yeah,
I read that.
On the largest Royal Caribbean cruise ship there is, and but you had to earn all of your points and stuff for that
already.
From really? 2016 until December 2017 or something. Like, they talked about that registration, unless you're a success starter, which means you hit Success Club in your first 3 of your 4 first month of you being a coach. And if you did that, then you can find out more information, but your registrations, they have like different dates based on top 10, elite, success, whatever their ranking is. I don't know. I don't listen to that because I'm not, it's not where my head's at right now.
Yeah. How was the workout?
So hard. Oh
yeah.
It was way harder than when Autumn was there, and it was definitely harder than the last one with the live instructors. It was packed.
12 rounds?
12 rounds. It was an hour, I think.
Wow.
It was hard. It was hot. So hot. It was fun, though.
Summit ticket, you post about that, so.
Yeah. Today is the last day to purchase a 175 summit ticket that is a transferable summit ticket. And if you don't purchase that, they are offering a $145 summit ticket starting tomorrow until the end of January, but it is not refundable or transferable. I am 99% sure I am not going to Summit this year.
Okay. So will you buy the transferable ticket, or you're just going to hold out and just pay the full price?
And I didn't buy any ticket, and if I get to that, if I change my mind to that 1%, I'll buy it at full price. But right now, I don't get out of school until the Tuesday before Summit. And if I'm being honest, Brent, I would rather spend the money to go to a Danny Johnson event than go to Summit.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
that's fine. You know, everybody can. You know, it's money. So how you want to spend your money is completely up to you. You know, no one should tell you what to do.
Don't let me sway anybody else, because I love Summit and I love seeing all of you. But I think I'm gonna pass this year, and I think it's my own decision, but I know Cassie and Dave are out as well.
Yeah, did they say why they were out, or they just?
Yeah, no, and I haven't talked to them about. I don't know.
Okay, all right, I'll reach out.
I know Kelly Jackson is planning on going. I know Kelly Hogan has a transferable ticket, but she's also leaning towards the not going. And the other thing that I was gonna kind of throw out there is to throw out a date. I know we talked about this a long time ago, but to do something for just our team, like a retreat in July. And I am willing to start blocking out time in my days to figure that out and schedule that out if that's something that people would be more interested in.
Sorry, I found your little list.
No, it's all good.
No, and Mike was doing some research. I don't know if that stalled out with the holidays, which I'm assuming it did. I don't know if
Mike Hogan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a conversation with him today. I think he has blessed me with the opportunity to be the one planning.
He's like, I have a gift for you.
Yeah, no, not in that sense, but I think this is something that I am passionate about and I would like to do and like to pursue. So I kind of suggested that. So.
Gotcha. And when would you think in July?
That's a lot.
Like, when would it not conflict with swimming? Right? I mean, That's what August is.
I mean, it's not going to be the 6th, 7th, or 8th. It would either be the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, or the 27th, 28th, and 29th.
Last 2 weekends. One of those. Okay.
2 weekends, and we can poll, and if more people can make it the weekend and I have a meet, I will blow the meet off really quick. He's in bed. He was done listening to the talk.
Wow, that's early bedtime. Good for him.
He's watching TV.
Oh, I see. He's winding down in the boudoir. Okay. Okay. So another poll. Another poll. 2 polls. Power part-time coaching. You had something about that, and then.
Oh yeah, they had a video, which again, I'm not gonna play it for you, but like you can YouTube search.
Okay.
Presenting the coaching opportunity instead of just like a hobby coach or full-time coach, the part-time coach, and like working the business in less hours. That's a little bit less.
It's just labeling it differently.
Yeah, and like it presenting an opportunity that for you to create a business that fills a void that the full-time opportunity or the hobby opportunity might not meet that void for somebody, whereas the part-time might appeal better to somebody.
So they just want to relabel hobby, I assume, because hobby just sounds so passive.
It did.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe. They didn't really. There was like one mention of.
You could just probably put the link to it in the comments of
If I can find it, I will.
Okay. If not,
yeah.
Of a race.
Well, it was Kasha Fitzgerald, and there's a 17-minute video from, I'm going to guess that it's the leadership conference, this past leadership conference. So
yeah, okay.
I watched today, and I can't see how that's up right now, but so yeah.
Okay.
But I'll put that up, and I'm not going to watch it, but if other people want to, care to.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to post the poll for, we were joking, lovingly referring to it as the anti-summit.
The anti-summit.
Yeah.
Is this the retreat, or is this something else? Yeah.
Like our group, our team retreat. So I'll post. I'm just gonna post that about that in the Push for Success group right now.
Okay.
I feel like if we get a decent amount of momentum in that group, well then.
Yeah. Let's start with the people who have been around for a while.
All right. Cool.
Mute my kids.
And the next summit, the next Super Saturday is the weekend of April 7th, and the Mass Super Saturday, people said that tickets would be up today, but they're having like technological glitches, so it might not be up until tomorrow. And if that's something that you're interested in, and then I would watch for that and get your tickets, because the other thing that goes along with Super Saturdays is as long as they stay, like Boston, this particular Super Saturday is one of the largest in the country, and as long as it stays that way, they're more likely to send like Shaun T or the super trainers out to us, versus if there's not a large amount of people that are going to be there, then the company's not going to do that.
That makes sense. But yeah, it was big last time. Did you fill the space this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they sold tickets like like a separate workout ticket. So I felt like it was more packed for the workout because
Oh, that's unique.
yeah, they sold
A
a
separate what?
ticket for the workout. So like if you couldn't make it to the meeting of Super Saturday, you could buy just a workout ticket and come for noon for 12 o'clock.
That was wicked smart. So was it more crowd to work out than it was the time I was there? Because that was busy.
I feel like it was, yeah. But it was also harder because the workouts are like way more moving and you're kicking and punching.
Yeah.
So yeah. We're creeping up. It's 8:20, so I want to wrap this up because I'm super exhausted and I love all of you, but I need to go to bed in order to get up and work out tomorrow. So I'm just going to open the floor for any other comments, questions about anything that we've talked about tonight or anything else that we've got going on with the 365 group or the 80 group.
I think we should start adding all our peeps in this week to our 365 group. Figure out what you're passionate about. Because, like, we do have a few groups going on. You know, we have the 365. We have the 80-day. Upcoming will be the 21-day at the end of the month. And we still haven't decided on, like, the free one that precedes that. We're working on that, too. So what's that? 80-day, 365, 21. So there's like 4 groups, right? Outside of our team page and stuff like that. So maybe 5 if you can include the team page. It's tough to not get overwhelmed with posting. So we would like to encourage everybody to add whatever value you can to the 365 group. But like for me, maybe it's putting up a recipe or I don't know, something, whatever you think it's easy for you to find and share, then please do that. Because we want to make it easy for you, but to have all the diversity from the team also keeps it fun and exciting. And we'll explore different things we might do in there in terms of like something like I did for the countdown group. You know, maybe we do like a little contest. Maybe it might not be as long. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a week thing. You know, just something to kind of liven it up or whatever. I don't know. Maybe we make something thematic with, you know, things that come up like, you know, St. Patty's Day or Valentine's Day. I don't know. But for right now, add your peeps and participate with what you're comfortable with. You know, what else? 80. So, Alyssa, you're doing your own program, right? You're not. You're on something else. So feel free to share to the 365-day group. You're doing 80-day with us, okay? Linking groups. We haven't tested that out yet, but have you? I haven't. I had to Google that.
When I went to do it, when I went to link, I'm making the 80-day obsession to the 365 group. I wasn't in charge. I'm doing it now though. So
okay. Hey, no piano. 5 minutes. You can do it. Don't play the piano. Hey, no jumping off the couch.
Things you thought you'd never hear your parents say.
Oh, like the keyboard is like right here. Anyways. Okay. So we're trying to link the group so to see if maybe your posting in the 80-day group would also post in the 365 group. So that way you wouldn't have to like post to this group, post to this group, post to that group. You know, like, so it's just, you know, because
I don't know if it works with postings. I think it only works with when somebody puts something in. Then you get a notification that somebody put something in that one. I think.
Oh, all right. Well, you know, we're all learning here, so if we can streamline it, you know, that's great. If not, it's a bunch of copy and pasting.
I know.
And that's okay, you know. But you know, I get overwhelmed with groups too. I tend to like narrow focus on 1 to 2, and what happens in the other ones is like, yeah, and that's not good. I need to, you know, so I'm working on it too. Let's see here. What else? Think about because what the idea we're having here is a free group that leads into like a month-long group, with a prep week. So it's like 21 days of working out and drinking Shakeology but with a week before that preps it. And so it's like a free group into that group, and then into either the 365 group or into a program-specific group that we might be running, like say 80-day obsessions. That's kind of like the pattern we're trying to see for the next few months, how that treats us. What would you like to do for the free group? We have a couple options. We have the Shakeology. Well, the Shakeology wouldn't be free, so we could do a clean week group. We could do a little obsessed group.
You can only do this for this week, I think. I don't think it's free after this week.
You think they're removing it from in front of the paywall?
I think so.
All right, so.
But the clean week group that's good.
That's one. Some people do the detox.
And Cassie had talked about this first group being like a inside peek, a sneak peek at what a challenge group looks like. So like Monday is motivation, and she has like the post kind of written out and scheduled. So invite people that have been like, oh, I don't have the money at this time or whatever, for them to come see the value of what our groups are.
Yeah.
Without having to invest anything. They don't even have to sign up for Clean Week or do Clean Week work. They don't have to do any of that. Burger Shake, nothing. They can just come and see what we're about. That's
okay.
That's what this first one in January is going to be, because that's starting.
So there's no theme per se.
There's a daily theme.
Yeah, like that. Other than that structure.
And so that group will stay open, and then from there, then there will be a week of prep, and the idea is for them to make a commitment
that week.
Yes, to either purchase Shakeology or purchase Beachbody On Demand or something, make some kind of monetary commitment to get into the 21-day group, right? Yep. And then after the 21-day group, if they choose not to, then the free group stays open until a week before the next free group starts, and then it gets archived, and they can get bumped into the next.
Yeah, rid of them.
Yeah, so if they don't make a purchase, they just stay in the free group. And if they do make a purchase, they go into the 21-day group as brand new challengers. And if they stay on HD or whatever, then they get from the 21-day, once they finish that, they move right into the 365.
When did you want to start the free one?
The free one's starting the same week as 80-day.
15th?
Yeah, that Monday.
And sorry.
That's okay. No, don't be.
And that's a month.
So the 15th, then the next week would be the prep for the 21-day, and the 21-day would start on January 29th.
So it's just a free week, 1 week?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So don't you think you should limit people to how many weeks they can just sit in there and look?
No, because we're not gonna. It's 5 days, and then we don't post anything after that 5 days. It just stays open.
So how do you keep reusing it?
You don't. You archive that and start a new free group.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can reuse the posts for the next free group, because the idea would be, hopefully you're not keeping those people in free groups. They're moving forward. But if they do a free group, they decide that they're not ready to purchase anything or whatever, they can stay in that free group. There's no value being added to that group for them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's the point. Join something, commit to something, and you'll get the rest of the package.
Right.
That comes along with it.
So how are you going to push that?
How am I going to push what?
The free group.
I'm gonna start posting about it on my personal page today, or this week on not my personal page, on my Facebook page, my business page this week, and I'm going to pin that post to the top, and I'm going to go live about it a couple times and see if I get any bites that way or any comments. And then I'm going to start conversations about it, and if they're intrigued, I'll invite them to be a part of it and then add them to the group.
Okay.
So.
All right, my phone's gonna die.
It's 8:30 anyway, so we should
All right.
end it all here. All right?
All right.
Thanks for joining us. See you next week.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.